Hi guys, today we're going to discuss topical questions about thinking and working scientifically. So it is one strand of science checkpoint for lower secondary with the past paper code 0893. Today's topic will be thinking and working scientifically with the subtopic describe the pattern and make a graph question. So this is the exam style question and with explanation and solution answer is given, and we hope after you watch this video you will be gain more understanding of about this trend, that is thinking and working scientifically or scientific inquiry question in science checkpoint. Here we go. This is our first question. Oliver investigates how the number of lamps in a circuit affects the current. He connects the lamps in series. He uses identical lamps. Oliver writes his results in a table. This is the table. Number of lamps 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Current in amp is 6, 3, and then 2.8 and 1.5 and 1. Question A. Draw a graph of the results by labeling the number of lamps on the x-axis, labeling the current on the y-axis, and plotting all the points. So this is plotting a graph question. Question B. Complete the graph by putting a circle around the anomalous result, joining the other points with a smooth curve. Question C. Describe two patterns in his results. So this is patterns and complete the graph question. Let's take a look of how we should solve this easily and with correct answer. If you want to do it on your own, you may pause this video for a while for 5 minutes. And if you're done, then you can continue again. So then now we're going to see the explanation. Here you go. So labeling the number of lamps on x-axis is this one, number of lamps. Labeling the current on the y-axis is this one, current in amp. And we put the number of lamps 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we put the scale in the y-axis, that is smallest is 1 to 6, so 1 2 3 4 5 6. Then we plot the points on the graph. So 1 goes to 6, 1 goes to 6, 2 go to 3, 3 go to 2.8 here, somewhere here, 2.8, 4 goes to 1.5, and 5 in here is just the point go to 1. So we have all the point. Plotting all the point is done. Question B, put a circle around the anomalous result. So we can see this is out of range. Now joining the other point with smooth curve. This is our 4 points that we join with smooth curves. So this is the anomalous result. Question C, describe the two patterns in his results. So we just see from the table or from the graph, number of lamp increases. We can see from this table it goes to 5, the number of lamp increases, and the current is decreasing. We can see that this is decreases. So to answer the question, the patterns, describe the patterns from the result, we just have to analyze the data in the table. From 1 to 6, the number is increases, and current in amp 632 the number decreases, the current decreases. So one parameter increases, the other parameter decreases. So you have to observe the pattern of the data. Or we can see from the graph, the number of lamp increases, but the graph is sloping down. It means current decreases. So that will be our answer, as the number of lamp increases, the current decreases. So that's one simple correct answer for describe the pattern. One parameter increases, the other decreases. Or if you observe the table, one may increase and the other may increase. So you have to just analyze the table. For this, number of lamp increases, we can see, and current decreases. Question C, we have another point to put in the slot. So Since this is a curved graph, we say that the relationship is not linear. If we have a straight line graph, then we can say the relationship is linear. So these are two simple correct answers for answering two patterns. Describe the pattern result and make a graph question. Here we go. This is another example of thinking and working scientifically exam style question or topical question. Angelique's pet mouse has baby mice here. And here it says that grouping together helps the baby mice to keep warm. Angelique suggests that they plan an investigation to test Pierre's idea. They use 8 test tubes filled with hot water to represent 8 baby mice. Angelique labels one tube A and stands it on its own. This one, and she labels another tube B and places it in the middle of 6 other tubes and all labeled C. So the other tube 6 is C, the outer one. The inner one is tube B. Question: Pierre and Angelique obtained these results. Again, the data is given in a table. Temperature of water in tube A, tube B, tube C, and time in minutes 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and start all from 73, and this is the next data in decreasing. Now we can analyze the data. Again, question A, describe two patterns shown by this result. Again, two patterns. So analyze the data. If one increases or the other decreases, or is it one increases, the other also increases? We have to study the number in the data table. Now, question B, describe how these results could be displayed to make this pattern more obvious. So, display will be in a graph. So, again, this is patterns and make a graph question. You may pause this video if you need to try it on your own and check the answer after you're done. Now, we'll go to the explanation. Here we go. So, two patterns you can see in here. Again, this is temperature versus time. So, we can see time from the 0 to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, this is increases. As time increases, we see what happened. Temperature in A is decreases. So this is increases. Temperature decreases. You can see the numbers for time increases and the temperature decreases. So again, this is the pattern that we observed, and we write down the temperature of the tube decreases as time increases. So one parameter decreases, another parameter increases, or in other question they might be one parameter increases and the other one also increases. So you just have to observe the pattern of the numbers. And patterns number 2, temperature of water in tube A. If we compare here, it dropped the fastest. We can see the A, B, C start with the same, and if we analyze the data, this is the lowest 40. So that's why we write temperature of water in tube A drop the fastest. So if you have any other option, write in comment section. Next, describe how this result could be displayed to make this pattern more obvious. So we can plot a line graph of each tube in the same axis to compare the results in a graph. When we talk about graph, some students confuse either they have to make line graph or bar graph. So here's the example when we should use line graph or bar graph. So difference between line graph and bar graph. Line graph, it plots the continuous data, whereas in the bar chart or bar graph, discrete data is plotted. So we have continuous data. What is continuous data? Some student will ask. So it's like the data of the weight and height of people, and the best choice is line graph for this if you want to display the data. If we have different categories of data like recommended hours of sleep, types of dog breeds, types of TV program, then the bar chart is the best. This is the example of the line graph. This is line graph. Line graph is a series of connected points that display data or information that changes over time. That's when we use line graph, like height in inches. So age of Shelley's in years, this one. So if we make the graph that display the relationship between age of Shelley in years and height in inches, the suitable graph is line graph, as it display information that changes over time. So you can see the data well displayed in line graph. Next, what about bar graph or bar chart? Bar graph consists of horizontal or vertical bars like this that show the values of one quantity against the other. So it should be discrete data. Example in here is age group and numbers of hours, recommended of hours of sleep. So it's a whole number. So in here is this discrete data. So infants ages 0 to 1 years is 15 hours of sleep. Children 2 to 5 years is 13 hours of sleep. So this is the example of when we should use the bar graph, is to show the values of one quantities against the other, and is a discrete data. So we hope it's clear about discrete data and continuous data, when we should use line graph, when we should use bar graph. Bye-bye, and see you in the next video for the other topic. So today we've discussed one of the strengths of science secondary checkpoint is thinking and working scientifically. Work exam-style questions with explanation and answers. And today discussion is conducted by Study Tuition Online. We cater for all the subjects and syllabus. Email us if you have any unsolved question or challenging question. We will see what we can do for you. Or if you're interested to join with our online tuition and you need further inquiry about the fee and the number of hours in each session. Bye bye, and see you in the next video. We hope today's discussion will be helpful to you, and check in the description below to see all other useful videos or links that will help you in your study. Bye, and see you in the next video, and God bless you. If you help with this video, please don't forget to click like to this video and subscribe. Is if you open this through YouTube, you may see subscribe button on the right side of these symbols, and like will be below, and this is the link for our YouTube channel where you can see all the free resources. Bye bye, and see you in the next video. God bless you.